Well, it's Wednesday again. I hope everybody's doing good. Welcome to another Wurthwhile Wednesday. I'm Tom Wurth. Same time, same place, 7 Central, every Wednesday. So I think we ought to get right down to it. Well, I've often wondered why I always torture myself with my past, reliving mistakes and the choices I've made till I'm flat on my back. Well, I've been out there so many times, gonna pick myself up. Starting tonight, I'm leaving lonely behind. I'm getting on with my life. Yeah, I'm looking forward to never looking back. I'm letting go, holding on. It's time I started singing a new song. This heartache won't own me, 'cause I'm leaving lonely behind. Well, I finally learned that in love you get burned every once in a while. But you got to keep going, constantly rolling mile after mile. There's a whole world out there waiting for me. So much I haven't done, so much I want to see. I'm leaving lonely behind. I'm getting on with my life. Yeah, I'm looking forward to never looking back. I'm letting go, holding on. It's time I started singing a new song. This heartache won't own me, 'cause I'm leaving lonely behind. Oh yeah. I'm letting go, holding on. It's time I started singing a new song. This heartache won't own me, 'cause I'm leaving lonely behind. No, this heartache won't own me, 'cause I'm leaving lonely behind. Oh yeah. Get right down to it. That's what I like to do. I hope everybody's doing good. I see a bunch of folks on here, and it's good to have everybody joining in on another Wurthwhile Wednesday. I see my buddy Mike Henderson and JR and Heather Pellin. She got to come to the show this week. It's good to see everybody joining in. And who else we got? We got Miss Georgia Ashland. Georgia, Georgia. She always likes that. She always likes that song. And I see Miss Terry Carpenter on there. How are you, darling? And anyway, we are getting closer and closer. And as we always do, there are a few things that we need to take care of before we go further with the show. And the first thing is I want everybody to mark their calendar for next Wednesday, which is August the 12th. Same time, 7 Central, but it's 8 Eastern. It's always 8 Eastern if it's 7 Central. But we're all going to pile up into the virtual tour bus and drive to Rhode Island, Richmond, Rhode Island, for the Washington County Fair. I'm really excited about doing that. They have a 4-day fair up there. I've actually had the honor of going up and playing that a couple of years ago and doing a show with William Michael Morgan. and great folks, and it was a great time. Beautiful country, and so I'm looking really, really forward to that. And we'll ride the virtual roller coaster or have a virtual funnel cake. Good thing about virtual funnel cakes is it's not fattening at all. So anyway, that's next Wednesday, 7 Central. We're going to also be broadcasting in Richmond, Rhode Island, so I'm looking forward to that. Also, I want to take just a second here and say thank you to everybody out there. And I can see a lot of you are on there tonight. I see Janet Buckingham and Greg Thomas is on. How are you guys? And Janet's all the way over in England, so it's a lot different time zone there. And but I want to thank everybody for sending in your requests and your emails, and I'm going to do as many of them as I can tonight, and looking forward to that. But also, if you're new to the show, just for the folks that might be new to Wurthwhile Wednesday, I'm Tom Wurth, and that's Wurth. And I want to let everybody know that if you haven't signed up for the mailing list, you can do that. When you do sign up for the mailing list, I do a thing called, sometimes they'll give you a song or a piece of literature or something like that. I do 3 for free. So 3 songs for free from me to say thank you for signing up for the mailing list. And without further ado, and if I don't do this now, I'm going to forget, but I understand that Becky Curtis, hi Becky, and Delana are watching tonight, and she was kind enough to let me know that on Sunday is Delana's birthday. So if we could, in our big Facebook fashion, if we could sing happy birthday to Miss Delana. It's a little early, but it's close enough, you know. Sunday will be here pretty soon. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Delana. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Delana. So that's gonna be a fun deal. I always like having. Well, I used to like having birthdays. Now I just like to go backwards. That's what I like to do. Well, this was a request. We can probably get a little reverb on there. I'll sound bigger. But anyway, Miss Janie, this one's for you, darling. I won't stand in your way. I understand when it calls your name, you gotta chase that restless wind. I won't break down and let you see my tears, 'cause baby, I know what you're looking for just ain't here. But if the road runs out, those dreams run dry, and that big old world gets you spinning too fast, don't think twice, 'cause I'll be right here, still loving you. But don't you ever think that you can't turn around if the road runs out. I can't say goodbye, words won't come. Wanna get on my knees and beg you please, but I'm biting my tongue. But I can wish you luck I can say a prayer that your skies are blue when you spread your wings to fly out there. But if the road runs out and those dreams run dry and that big old world gets you spinning too fast, don't think twice, 'cause I'll be right here still loving you. And don't you ever think that you can't turn around if the road runs out. If the road runs out and those dreams run dry and that big old world gets you spinning too fast, baby, don't think twice, 'cause I'll be right here still loving you. And don't you ever think that you can't turn around. Don't you ever think that you can't turn around. Road runs out, you can turn around, baby. Gonna be right here, gonna be right here, still loving you, baby. Oh yeah, a little tune that I co-wrote with Bill Luther and David Frazier several years ago. I still love playing that thing. That was on my first album, creatively entitled Tom Wurth. I know you think I could do a little bit better than that, but I was worried about forgetting the title to my own record when I was out on the radio tour years ago. So I did that. Now, if you guys have been watching Facebook at all, we put up a post. I put up a post a few days ago, and it was kind of in commemoration of this next song. Which was a great story for me, and a point in my career that I will never forget, ever, ever, ever. And sometimes in this business, you are fortunate enough to get to work with some of the people that you've looked up to and admired. And this next gentleman, not only is he a great guitar player, he is a great singer, and even better than that, he's a great man. And I see Mike Henderson on there again. So Saturday, I was asked to do a little charity event, and for my buddy Mike Henderson, he's out there tonight. And he says, man, he said, do you think you could get some stuff for the auction for this? I said, well, I'll see what I can do. But this next song was written by myself and Mr. Vince Gill, and I am a big Vince Gill fan. I know there's a ton of us out there, but it's always awesome to be able to work with some of your heroes and people that you worked with or that you've looked up to. Anyway, this one, the music wasn't on the post for a reason. It was a picture of me and Vince with the Time Jumpers at 3rd and Lindsley, and they were kind enough to invite me out and sit in with them that night, and it's a night I will never forget. But anyway, this is a song that is on A Different Soul. That's the album it's on. And if you do get the album, you'll hear me, and Vince Gill was kind enough to come in and sing harmony and also play guitar. So this one's called Where I Belong. My old man's guitar sure feels like home. It's the one thing I reach for when I'm all alone. It sounds so familiar. My roots run strong. It's where I come from. It's where I belong. My mama's Bible sits by my bed. The pages are tattered from the verses she read. It brings me comfort, keeps me hanging on. It's where I come from. It's where I belong. Sometimes I wonder if I should have stayed. Now that I'm older, I know memories fade. An old six string and a Bible sing me back home. It's where I come from. It's where I belong. An old six string and a Bible sing me back home. It's where I come from. It's where I belong. See my buddy Kurt James is on there. Hey, brother, how are you doing? Oh, I love doing that song. I remember watching, I remember when I was growing up watching Vince on Austin City Limits. And it came on Friday nights on public television, which was great because we only had 4 channels where I grew up. That was pre-HBO, y'all. Anyway, I'm having fun. I hope you guys are too. Thank you for tuning in to Wurthwhile Wednesday. I see Miss Leslie on there. Hi, Leslie. How are you? I haven't talked to you in a minute. Hope everything's good. And I see Kathy and Pat on there. So this was a request last week. I didn't do it because the individual that requested the song couldn't show up and join us for last Wednesday. So this is a song that we actually shot a video for, and this is off my second album, Midnight Rain. And I actually didn't write this song. This was written by Sarah Beck and Mark Irwin. And if you don't know who Mark Irwin is, he wrote a little song called Here in the Real World for Alan Jackson. And anyway, when this song was brought to me, the first time I heard it, I loved it. And we shot a video for it. It's on tomworth.com. And you can go check it out there on the videos page. And it was really cool because I wanted to open it up so that other people could be in the video. And people sent me in pictures of what they thought it meant to love somebody, and that's the title of this song. So, Heather, this one's for you. If there's one good reason we were put on this earth, it's to love somebody. The only way to satisfy our hunger and thirst is to love somebody. I've been high, I've been low, been around enough to know the only way to find what you're looking for is to love somebody. Giving all you've got can be its own reward when you love somebody. Diamonds and dust fade away, but all that matters at the end of the day, did you give a little, take a little, make somebody feel like the missing part of your heart? Did you whisper to it, listen to it, kiss away your worries for a little while? Did you make it smile? Did you love somebody? Did you love somebody? Diamonds and dust fade away, but all that matters at the end of the day, did you give a little, take a little, make somebody feel like the missing part of your heart? Did you whisper to it, listen to it, kiss away your worries for a little while? Did you make you smile? Did you love somebody? Yeah, did you love somebody? If there's one good reason we were put on this earth, it's to love somebody. The only way to satisfy our hunger and thirst is to love somebody. I've been high, I've been low, been around enough to know the only way to find what you're looking for is to love somebody. Giving all you've got can be its own reward when you love somebody. Diamonds and dust fade away, all that matters at the end of the day, did you give a little, take a little, make somebody feel like the missing part of your heart? Did you whisper to it, listen to it, kiss away your worries for a little while? Did you make it smile? Did you love somebody? Oh, did you love somebody? Did you let her know with all your soul? Did you love somebody? All right. Oh, I've got to say hi to a couple other people here. I see Greg is on here tonight. How you doing, Greg? And my relative Darcy Schmidt. Darcy Schmidt Wurth. We actually went to school together. So cool that people are joining in. It's a lot of fun for me, and I tell you what, these shows have really changed how we communicate as artists with you guys. And it's actually, in some ways, I think it's a lot cooler because it's a lot more personal, and you guys can send me emails and requests and things like that on Facebook. So what should we do now? I know what we should do. I haven't done this in a couple of weeks, and I'm going to send this one out to my buddy, Coop. Bread on the table, gas in the car, every now and then a little whiskey in the jar. Gonna keep on working long as I'm able, doing what I can to keep bread on the table. Clothes on the line, the washer needs fixing, trying to squeeze in a little hugging and a kissing. One on the way, one in the cradle, ain't much sleeping, keeping bread on the table. Now, Mr. Bill Collector wants my last dime. I need a little more time. And that son of a boss man that I have to answer to, but I have to wear my shoes. Well, mama needs a break, baby's got the flu, trying to stretch a paycheck just to make do. Gotta pay the rent, forget about the cable, it's hard enough keeping bread on the table. Most of our friends in the same boat, hanging by a thread, need a little more rope. Go to church on Sunday just to see the light. Heaven knows I try. And thank the Lord for getting me through one more day, keeping the wolves away. I gotta keep bread on the table, gas in the car, every now and then a little whiskey in the jar. Gonna keep on working long as I'm able, doing what I can to keep bread on the table. Clothes on the line, the washer needs fixing, trying to squeeze in a little hugging and a kissing. One on the way, one in the cradle, ain't much sleeping, keeping bread on the table. Somebody make some noise out there in Facebook land. Oh, that's fun. So you also may have seen last week, or this week, yesterday, we did a post, and I have to do a shout out to my cousin Kelly up in Wisconsin. She sent me the video last week. I did a song that I kind of grew up with, and it was a Simon & Garfunkel tune called The Boxer. And if you're on last week, you know that I told the story that we used to, whenever I'm home and whenever we're all home and we're together, she would always sing the high harmony part, which is awesome. And she sent me a little video of that. So if you haven't seen that, go over and check it out on my Facebook page. There is a way to sing along, a new way to sing along. Now, Kenny Ray Horton on Monday night for Horton's Happy Hour has his own way to sing along, and you type it in. I think she took it just one more step further, and I just want to say thank you so much for sending me that video and letting me use it. It definitely gives me a different perspective. I wish you guys could be here with me, and kind of when you send in those little videos and stuff, I kind of get to see what it's like in your world. So, anyway, thank you so much for doing that. I feel like playing another one. digging in the dirt, scratching all around, stirring up a crisis, baby, over something you found. Here we go again, looks like it's never gonna end. Well, I'm way over her, you're just making it worse by digging in the dirt. Long, long gone before I met you. You know I'd never do a single thing to try and upset you. Just because you found her picture and a number in my code, ain't no reason to get wound up, 'cause it happens every time you go digging in the dirt, scratching all around, stirring up a crisis over something you found. Here we go again, looks like it's never gonna end. Well, I'm way over her, you're just making it worse by digging in the dirt. Don't you think you're barking up the wrong tree by making it a big deal, honey, about her and me? 'Cause I'm not guilty, and that's coming from my heart. Ain't no reason to get wound up, but it happens every time you start digging in the dirt, scratching all around, stirring up a crisis over something you found. Here we go again, looks like it's never gonna end. Well, I'm way over her, you're just making it worse by digging in the dirt. Well, I'm way over her, you're just making it worse by digging in the dirt. Yeah. We shot a video for that one too. It's also on the Tom Wurth website, and it's the only time that I actually wore overalls. You can check that out. And I play a mean garden rake. You'll see what I'm saying if you go check that out on TomWurth.com. Anyway, oh my gosh. Hey, Travis, how are you, brother? I haven't seen that guy in years and years and years. And it's great to see everybody on here. Got to do a little bit of tuning here. And also, there we go. Also, do me a favor. We don't say this enough, but if you guys would give me some hand claps for Mr. Brian Stewart and Keith Holty from the fire department. They come up here and they help me, assist me with all this stuff. And I think we might be a couple weeks away, and we might have to turn the camera around and make Brian and Keith sing a song for you. And that might be okay. Actually, I'm not sure about it. It might be like asking Bartles and James to sing a song. Hi, Sheila. Here's a little story song for you. You showed up on the job site looking like a hippie, Heard old Matt say, look here, boys, and then James whispered, sissy. He said, I've got my steel toes on and tool belt, boss, I'm ready. I'm willing to do any kind of work. He said his name was J.C. Carpenter. The boss man said, I'll try you out. I could use another man. So we went to work, and on that house he was a master with his hands. And before we knew, the walls were up like he'd memorized the plans. He was quiet and golden with a ruler, and that was him, J.C. Carpenter. To look at him, he looked like one of us, and we never knew who he really was. But he did what he was asked, and he never said too much. He made a living, just living out his word, and that was him, J.C. Carpenter. It was the last day on the job, and it was just us two. Old J.C. was cleaning up when I fell off that roof. He caught me by some miracle, that's why I can say to you that I know now every prayer's heard, and I thank God for J.C. Carpenter. To look at him, he looked like one of us, and we never knew who he really was. But he did what he was asked, and he never said too much. He made a living, just living out his word, and that was him, J.C. Carpenter. Showed up on the job site looking like a hippie. Oh, I love that song. I got to write that with Mr. Mark Sherrill and John Fountain, and those are one of the songs that it took us a little bit. And one of the things I love about country music is the stories. And there's always a good story behind every great song. And well, I was inspired by my buddy Kenny Ray. You've heard me talk about him before. He does Horton's Happy Hour on Monday nights, 8 Central. And him and I have a lot of things in common. We were roommates many, many years ago. We like country music. Well, we love it, actually. And we like great songwriters. And I was really impressed with the version that he had of this songwriter, this artist-songwriter that I love. I think a lot of people do. And he's been an inspiration to a lot of folks. And, of course, I'm talking about, Kenny's going to know, James Taylor. And so sometimes we like to challenge each other. So if you go watch him on Monday night, you can see what he's going to do, and then he challenges me on Wednesday. And then so now it's time for me to challenge him for next Monday. And I think he should learn I've Been Everywhere. That's what I think. There's your challenge there, buddy. Anyway, I love doing this song. It goes a little something like this. Now, if you know it, while you're at the house, sing along. how sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. I needed the shelter of someone's arms. Oh, there you were. Needed someone to understand my ups and downs. Oh, there you were. With sweet love and devotion, deeply touching my emotion. I wanna stop. Thank you, baby. I wanna stop and thank you, baby. Oh, how sweet it is to be loved by you. That means you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. I close my eyes at night, just wondering where would I be without you in my life. Everything I did was just a bore. Everywhere I went seems I'd been there before. But you brightened up for me all of my days. Love so sweet, so many ways. I wanna stop. Thank you, baby. I wanna stop and thank you, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Oh, baby. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you were better to me than I was to myself. For me, there's you, and there ain't nobody else. I wanna stop. Thank you, baby. I wanna stop. Thank you, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Just like honey to the bee, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you, and you, and you, and you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. All right. There you go. So how is everybody tonight on a Wednesday? I hope everybody's safe. I hope everybody's having a good week so far. And once again, I really thank everybody for tuning in every Wednesday. It's great to see so many people joining in. This was initially just supposed to be a Facebook Live at one time. And it's kind of grown into something very cool. And that's because of you out there. And I appreciate it. It's a lot of fun for me. All right. Well, I see Miss Leslie Wall was on there. And very, very cool lady. She was a part of this next record. Quite frankly, if it wasn't for her, this next record would have never been made and recorded. So I'm glad to do it for you. This is off A Different Soul. I had the pleasure of writing this with Mr. Tony Coleman and Mark Staffen. And the cool thing about it was Mark came over one night and we were kind of just thinking around, and sometimes when you're sitting and writing a song, you just kind of play melodies. until somebody comes up with something cool. And I just thought this was a really cool thing. It's kind of more of that soulful vibe. This one's called Waiting on a Night Like This. Yeah, yeah. It's almost like the world is waiting on a night like this. It's almost like the world is waiting on a night like this. The moon is rising. I've been waiting on a night like this. The stars are shining. I've been waiting on a night like this. So baby, don't worry. It's just you and me tonight. I'm in no hurry. So let's just take our time. 'Cause it's almost like the world is waiting on a night like this. It's almost like the world is waiting on a night like this. So yeah, yeah. I got that feeling you've been waiting on a night like this. That smile's revealing you've been waiting on a night like this. So baby, come closer. We can start with just one kiss, over and over, again and again. 'Cause it's almost like the world is waiting on a night like this. It's almost like the world is waiting on a night like this. Oh yeah. We've been waiting on a night like this. Ooh, waiting on a night. Don't it feel alright? Waiting on a night like this. We've been waiting on a night like this. All right. Well, how we doing? How y'all doing? I'm ready to do a little bit more something a little up, I think would be good. Got to do something a little up. Have to keep putting this cape on. This is a cheater stick, by the way. It's called a capo. Oh yeah, this one's got a little backbeat to it. I've been running in circles, I ain't getting nowhere. I've been so uncertain, I just walk around scared. But from this moment on, I'm letting go of everything that's gone. There ain't no good reason, nothing short of a sin, to let another evening come to another end. So tonight I'm gonna go on out with my hopes up and my guard down. I'm gonna start living again. I don't know why do I let my heart go tumbling down into this lonely world where I've been. I'm gonna start living again. When you finally wind up, the rock bottom's real hard. Till you make your mind up, you can only fall so far. So tonight I'm gonna go on out with my hopes up and my guard down. I'm gonna start living again. I don't know why did I let my heart go tumbling down into this lonely world where I've been. I'm gonna start living again. I'm gonna start living again. Start living again, yeah. All right. Oh, that's a fun one too. Oh, we got to keep tuning, keep tuning. So how is everybody? I hope everybody's good. And I promised somebody I'd do this song tonight. And if I don't do it now, we're never going to make it through. This is why country singers wear tight britches. You're going to find out in a minute. I recorded this last year, and last year was the 80th anniversary for The Wizard of Oz. And my aunt asked me to learn this song. So this is what I came up with. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, the skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Well, trouble smelled like lemon drops. Way above the chimney tops, that's where you'll find me. Well, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow, then why can't I? Happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why can't I? Oh, that's sweet, JR. Thank you, man. Man, I tell you what, these hours go by really, really fast. And made me laugh too, JR. Anyway, we've got time for one more song. And just to remind everybody, don't forget about next Wednesday, August 12th, 7 Central, 8 Eastern. And we're going to be in Richmond, Rhode Island at the Washington County Fair. Really looking forward to that. And also, just as a quick reminder, if you haven't signed up for the mailing list and you want to, you can. Just go to TomWurth, WURTH.com, and you'll get 3 for free. And actually, Somewhere Over the Rainbow is one of those songs. So if you'd like a copy, go by and get yourself a copy. But it's August, and it's still summertime. I refuse to let it go. So we're going to go out on this one. Here we go. This one you can dance to. I've been working so hard, well, I'm punching my card. 8 hours for what? Oh, tell me what I've got. I've got this feeling that time's just holding me down. I hit the ceiling, or else I'll tear up this town. Tonight I gotta cut loose, foot loose, head kick off my Sunday shoes. Please, Louise, pull me off of my knees. Jack, get back, hey, come on before we crack. Everybody lose your blues. I said everybody cut loose. You're playing so cool, obeying every rule. Dig away down in your heart, you're burning beautiful songs. Somebody to tell you life ain't a passing you by. I'm trying to tell you, well, if you don't even try, you can fly if you don't cut loose, foot loose, head kick off your Sunday shoes. Please, Louise, pull me off of my knees. Jack, get back, hey, come on before we crack. Everybody lose Your blues, I said everybody cut loose. Here we go now. Well, you got to turn it around to put your feet on the ground. Just grab a hold of your soul. Well, I'm turning you loose, loose. Hey, kick off your Sunday shoes. Please, Louise, pull me off of my knees. Jack, get back. Hey, come on before we crack. Everybody lose your blues. I said everybody cut loose. Everybody cut loose. Everybody cut loose. Everybody cut loose. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to another Wurthwhile Wednesday. I'm Tom Wurth, and I'll see you next time. Yeah, yeah. We'll see you next week.